I will go by Discord order. We'll just roll the first dice to see where it starts. Okay. The land of Tylea had lived for 500 years in peace. Since the gods, the Titans, and the Dragonlords fought the war a long time ago, there has been moments of prosperity across most of the realm. It is now time once more where this peace is disturbed. The future of Tylea looks grim. Monsters menace the roads, corruption threatens the cities. The storm god Sidon demands sacrifices daily to keep the beasts of the sea at tow and bay unto the waters. His sister wife Luteria had been heard to kidnap children for her sacred rituals. The five gods once protected its settlers in the main capitals. The main cities are now silent. The oracle has prophesied a doom to Tylea, to the king of Mitros. And since that day, a silent concern has grown within the hearts of those that not only dwell in the palace, but also anyone among the temples of what his visit to the oracle could mean. What this doom could mean. The death of the gods, the destruction of Mitros, and the total annihilation of all mortal kind. Which one of those could it be? Could it be all of them? Who knows? You are one of the group of the warriors that have been summoned across the Heartlands in the attempt to avert this coming catastrophe. Each one of you have your own reasons to answer the call, but rumors of your coming have already spread across the land, and not only the Heartlands, but also those who deem to cross your paths in intent to prevent you to reach your future are coming. They come with few intent, honest words, and of course, pretense. Who truly to trust is something you as heroes will have to understand. The great brothers will wander among their patch somewhere, maybe on a village, or across their old workshop in the city of Mitros. Wherever they may be, a beautiful silver-winged owl crosses the open sky and stops close to a window. It beaks constantly the glass, ta-ta, 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 until one of them answers.
Is that owl tapping on the glass?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think that owl must have rabies. Alright, let's bring it in and dissect it.
Good idea.
Alright. I'll open the window, you catch it.
Alright. We'll get ready to catch the owl.
Phenomenal. As you attempt to catch the owl, you see that your hands pass straight across it, as you perceive that it's a spirit, not an actual animal form. It crosses.
Mushroom in our drink again?
Not today. Not yet.
It enters the workshop, and you perceive that it drops a scroll onto the ground. As it unveils to you the following message, it transforms from the spirit of an owl to a beautiful young woman. You perceive that she's human, has traditional short black hair. She looks not much more than her 20s, wearing the traditional set of tunics that the Greeks do in white collars. There's a string of rope that ties very close to her thighs and belly. And you notice that she is not only beautiful, but you perceive that the way she appears with what seems to be a flute into her hand, and a short music plays before she says to you, "Heroes, great hero who traverses the land, I am Kira, agent of the Oracle. I call upon thee unto the heartlands at the tavern of the Sour Vintage. I will wait for you as many days as you need to answer the call. You shall receive upon you a challenge to prove your worth before the gods. And should you succeed, the Oracle waits for you to reveal your fortune, so she may unveil what awaits for you in the lands of Tylea." The message, the spirit of the girl disappears, the owl disappears, and the scroll is left barren in the floor.
Go grab that scroll.
The scroll says the exact same thing. If open.
Be a trick, Caden.
I'm gonna get out my monocle and analyze every inch of that scroll, see if there's any tricks or any, chemicals that are causing us to hallucinate.
No. You perceive that the scroll itself seems to be of very well-graded paper. The seal is the traditional wax red seal that most nobles use, and it seems that the words inscribed there were written by someone not only of perfect calligraphy but also some sort of artist.
No, Ezreal. This is not science. This is magic and religion. This is your God reaching out here. You look at it, see if it does anything. You touch it.
I'll grab it, and I'd like to roll a religion to see what I know about this.
Make the roll.
Help.
5. Oh, help. Okay, I'll do it again. Normal. 4.
You have no fucking clue. Honestly, for you, looks like a simple piece of paper written by someone that has very good calligraphy.
Where they are? They're good at writing.
Yes, this is it. This is our sign. This is.
What is on the nation words?
Now, let's follow this sign to its end.
Sure, brother.
All right.
Yeah, they will be fun.
Grab a lantern and light the whole workshop on fire.
What? Okay, yeah, I guess my idea of a home base is gonna have to be somewhere else. Following down on this corridor like I promised. Traversing among the seas, seafaring over on the sea gulf. With her crew of sailors, not necessarily pirates, she can decide if it is pirates or not. After all, she has the hat, right? You guys would now see the image that coming along the Cerulean Gulf pairs up a ship, maybe with black sails, who knows, in a owl would be on the side of the row close to the wheel of the ship, and it would be looking across the crew on the inside. One thing that is funny is no one stops to look at the owl. No one notices it, but one person. It's gonna be Elise.
I know. I'm gonna see the owl. I'm gonna look towards it. Is it like on the deck of the ship, or is it still flying?
Oh no, it's on the side, close on the prow. Just chilling, close to maybe the set of ropes ascending up.
All right. Then I'll go closer to it, and I'll see what an owl is doing in the middle of the sea.
You see that it has a scroll tied among its legs. And as soon as you approach, you see that it gets the scroll with its beak and looks to you, delivering the scroll.
I'll take it up. And I'll open it and read it.
You see that as soon as you read it, it says the same message I typed before.
And DM, if like complicated things, I won't burn down the laboratory.
You don't need to. You can do whatever you wish. I have I can simply follow the campaign original idea. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you receive the message. What do you want to do?
Well, she is very greatly confused. She doesn't know what Dahlia is, or a champion. So she's probably thinking it's just a message for anybody to have, really. But she'll take it anyways, and she'll keep it. But
you see that once you take that, you see that the owl goes towards the direction of the front row, close to whatever figurine you have onto your mast. And you perceive that on the direction that the owl stands, the wind changes. And you see that your crew shouts out, "What is this? The gods are upon us!" And you see that the sails flip over in the direction of the strong wind current and forces your ship towards the direction. It's almost like the ship itself is possessed.
Well, panic now. Trying to help her crewmates with keeping the ship afloat.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Yeah, you see that one way or another, towards the next week, your ship will be going across Tylea, crossing the Forgotten Sea. Maybe up to you, maybe you get to see the Kraken sinking your ship. Up to you.
Oh, that's... Yay.
Is it among the great laborers? It's not. Okay. Among the Great Woods, I will have to change the name later because I honestly don't remember where the fucking tree is. But I do believe it's among the south of the Old Woods, right here. I'm not sure if it's here or it's close to Skola Valley, but yeah, among the ancient trees of Old Woods, like one particular tree that is special. One that those who worship the ancient ways believe that still is what remains of Tylea, the great mother of all, the one who brings nurture and fruit to bear on to the great land. The thing is, even if this fate holds among the people, there is only silence from their prayers. As most fervent of their folk hold, one thing that lies in truth is the ancient ways lost a lot of their power. But those that still deem to believe that the old mother will once awake and make Tylea as it was 1,000 years ago when they first arrived into this land by her guidance, still exist there. Among satyrs, troubadours, centaurs, and mostly known humankind. A silver owl, rests on one of the branches of this beautiful, almost barren oaken tree. It still holds a few leaves, but not all of them are like it was 1,000 years ago. It sits among the branches and looks down among the people that are there. The druids, the people of the faith, are among one of the many rituals they do along the day, offering fruits to the tree, offering for those that are more preeminent of the old ways, their devotions and prayers, and of course those that tie themselves and nurture the mother in druidic ways that I don't believe I need to explain, but they are very intimate to the tree itself. And among these rituals, the owl keeps looking to one person in particular. One person that seems to attract its attention and just keep its gaze low and down. And apparently no one notices this owl, but this person in particular.
Oh, great Dylea, what is this gift that you bring me?
You see that the owl kind of cocks its head 90 feet to the side and there and looks to you curious, but says nothing otherwise.
But if you aren't Dylea, who are you? Tell me now. Tell me true.
You see that in a swoop, the owl descends down from the tree and comes close to you. You see that it remains afloat with its wings spreading on across and gives enough space for you to reach what seems to be a scroll tied in between its legs.
I take the scroll and I read.
You see that a message from... well, I do believe your character would believe that would be the case, but you may correct me otherwise. That the last born of the five, because the druids of the old ways do believe that all the five were born from Thalia, same as the Titans. The youngest of the five, sent you a message. Kira, goddess of music. And the message reads, as inscribed.
I would believe that. For sure. Very religious. I roll the scroll up and I set out. But before I do, I am going to turn into a badger.
Okay.
Use my wild shape so that I can sneak away from my people, from the druids, without them noticing. No goodbyes, no nothing, just kind of peace out.
Okay. Fair and done. You take upon the graces of the gifts that were given from Tylea to you. The scroll is imbued as part of your body, and you go your path. Following on towards the next one. I honestly have no idea where to introduce you, but I believe somewhere among the old wood is also would make sense. Somewhere apart from the shores of the old woods, I would say actually I have a place in mind, in the ancient glade. Among the old glades where the old ruins of a temple dedicated to Sidon, god of the storms, lies, holds a beautiful river with some of the most beautiful flowers that exist within the entirety of the old woods. In this glade lies a satyr, a nymph, and what seems to be a trio of human children. The trio of children seems to be playing along with the satyr when they look over to the nymph and ask her to play with them. They're catching ball or playing some sort of child game. When playing the ball, this nymph looks among her favorite circle of flowers, maybe where she usually does her crowns or something of the like. And upon seeing I do believe I answered you that before, Dragon Tamer. I do believe I said no. And you perceive that on the middle of the circle of flowers lies what seems to be an owl, a silver owl, more precisely. And you notice that this owl lies just looking towards the direction where you are, with a message on its beak. A scroll.
Alexandra will walk to the owl. It's defensive, kind of look, and then squat down towards the owl and say, "And what do you have for me?"
You see that the owl again corks its head and extends what it can of its neck towards you without flying, and one of its little claws kind of clutch across one of your bare feet onto the ground and looks up, almost like trying to deliver it to you without having to fly up.
He will grab, she'll pick up the owl very nicely, and then pick up this, take the scroll, and while holding the owl, she will read the scroll to herself.
You see that the message that lies there seems to be the same message I sprout upon the group so far. Great hero traverses the land, I, Kira, agent of the Oracle, call upon thee, unto the heartlands, and to the tavern of the sour vintage, to answer her call. You shall receive upon you a challenge to prove your worth before the gods. And should you succeed, the Oracle waits to reveal your fortune, so she may unveil what awaits for you in the lands of Tylea.
He will say, "Interesting," and then roll up the scroll back again, put it somewhere on her person, and say, "Thank you, my friend," and kind of lift the owl off her arm and let it fly off, and she'll say, "I'll see you soon."
See you soon. The owl disappears without saying anything. Chariot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna change the music for the last one. Where is... And remember one very important fact for everybody. Backstory is revealed by the player. There's at least 3 people here that will reveal their backstory in game. Don't assume on anything until the player themselves reveal, and do remember, I do punish metagaming. So, Underwood. Is it the Saint Seiya version? Or... Well, oh, okay. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one from Hades itself. Okay. Yeah, that works. It's not necessarily what I was looking for, but that works. Among somewhere beneath the ground, lying into somewhere among the great capital of Mistros, a temple dedicated to Our Lady of Dreams and Death, Letheria, lies a suitor. Someone that may or not be tied to her, who knows. This man seems to find himself in his daily chores, his daily duties, leading the will of her creed among the people. And into the depths of this place, among a set of torches. And you guys see that this man rests across a statue of her. And the owl eventually reaches there. As it walks, it doesn't fly or flow on its natural wings, but it seems to walk with its bare claws clunking into the stones. And for some reason, no particular reason of whatsoever, but the acolytes and the servers and priests kinda, without knowing, just pass around the owl, ignoring it, until it simply rests in front of this man, lying with his weapon onto the side of his leg, and close to Lutheria's statue, the owl corks its head and looks to him. It has a saddened expression.
So he put his hand down for the owl to stand on it so he can bring it up closer to his eye level.
Yeah, you see that the spirit of the owl hops onto the arm and looks at him, and it corks the head to the other side as it lowers it to the message tied to his claws, pull it, and suspended with the beak.
Read it, and as he finishes, for something like you to find your way down here must be an important message. Something worth looking into, I suppose. Read. Message received. Return to whence you came.
Yeah, and it flies up now across, back onto the stairs once it came, and one of the priests do come closer and say to him, my liege, our lady deems worthy sacrifice coming from the most recent borns of Mitros. Will you be requesting for the acolytes to do the duty, or you will be leading them yourself to her chambers?
Something interesting has come up. For now, leave the acolytes in my stead. I will return soon, or once upon a day.
They bow and request for the Code of the Snake to go across the city of Mitros to collect the newborns for Lutheria. As a very important person, apparently tied to her, exits Mitros towards the Heartlands. Alright, let's set the tavern.
That was cool.
I'm glad you liked it. Stats. Oh, I did not pull my playlist. Fuck me. Begin importing. Okay. Royalty free tavern music, because my playlist will take a minute. It's over 700 music. So. Okay. And then, as I was pulling that, one, refresh, dude, why is my importer not loading? That is annoying. There's identification soundboard. Okay, now it's king. You will work. You give the dragons a tavern normal like. There we are. One by one, same as the proposal given on to the selection I made here, the group arrives. The brothers first. You guys see that the tavern is a simple roadside in between a set of crossroads tavern into the heartlands, which lead towards the city of Astoria. You guys would cross the mountains in the woodlands to reach here from the north to the south. As you guys arrive, you perceive that there's a group of individuals lying about the tavern, most of them humans, that seems to be taking their time entering one by one, and a few of them exiting with stinking of alcohol, and some of them stinking of sweat from the good labor that the humans do among the land. Close this.
It'll be nice to drink something other than alchemy or water.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful in here. You can't just make all sorts of smelly experiments or start fires.
Well, I mean, what else? How am I gonna cook our food?
Well, you can do it outside then, or something.
Alright, well, I'll go get some wood from, I guess, this tree right here.
You know, just be careful. Like the shrubbery on fire. Or the trees.
So restrictive. Maybe they have food inside.
Probably do.
Alright, fine. Do you have any money?
A little bit. Should be fine.
Alright. Let's do it then. And I'll have Theseus put his hood up and just remain inconspicuous.
Okay. You guys can see, right? Feel free to open the tavern doors and reach the center however you wish.
It's telling me that I can't move because it's not my turn.
The fuck?
Like, I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wasn't combat movement. There you go. Feel free to move.
Perfect.
Let me actually set visibility on lightning to global illumination. There we go. You perceive close to the bar stools in the center what seems to be a old man that seems to be half past his age of work, honestly. He looks to you all and he's cleaning some cups and mugs of ale as he just says, "Oh, people from the woods. I've not seen your kind over at this Ben's for a while. How can I service you, good man?"
Both of us would like a room with 2 beds.
A room. Very well. I do have rooms over. Is it 5 silver? Yeah. 5 silver for each person. Up to 3 people in the room.
We'll put a gold down for both of us.
He nods.
And perhaps some ale for both of us as well. Not much for that.
Some copper will do. 4 copper each mug.
I'll lend them 2 silver and say, keep it going.
He nods.
There goes Devo, always so generous with his money spending.
Next comes a more commonly looking individual, mostly human in shape, beautiful in sun-kissed skin. Next up is this lady who smells of salt water into her body. You can move, Elise, don't be shy.
I know. Don't worry. I'm fine.
No stress, remember, it's low brats.
Oh my gosh.
Nightmare.
She'll enter this hopefully looking tavern looking sopping wet, just having shipwrecked here, and she'll try and ask for some help from the main owner here.
Check this stat block. Okay, so you come close to the bar counter and the balcony, sorry, and what?
She'll ask for help. She'll say, I'm sorry, I don't know where I am. Is there any way you could help me or just point me in a direction or something? I'm
You
kind of lost.
You see that the man looks to you, see that you are very different from most of the people that he see crossing by, and then say, "You are in the heartlands, dear. The closest city is the great city of Astoria. It is a few miles up onto to the east of here. What happened to you?"
I was on a ship and there was this strange owl and gave me something, and I don't know, suddenly a storm came and destroyed everything, and I ended up here.
Oh, you were a seafarer then. A shame.
I think.
It is a bad time to be a seafarer in our land. Sidon's fury catches all. It has been heard among those that traverse the seas that if you don't give blood and fury to him in equal favor and fate, you may feel his wrath upon you. And as that is said, I need to do the token again. You guys seem, I would say, what seems to be an elvish man from the token, at least on first appearance. Coming across with more natural clothing, you could say. Some foliage, herbs, and the eventual bramble in between his hair, coming about in onto the room. You see that the old man don't look over with too much curiosity, as he simply assumes the man is some sort of druid. He saw people from the old woods come and go. But the kobolds do look over to the man with quite a peculiar curiosity. And they look over to him and begin to whisper with one another for whatever reason. You see that he looks to the man that just came and say, "Talia blessings, sons. Are you drinking or eating? We have some fresh fruit we collected from the trees."
Yes, fresh fruit, please, and Tylea's blessing on you as well.
Yeah, you see that he goes to the back. You guys perceive that apparently this old man is the only one that really has any comes and goes only between the tavern, and takes fresh baskets of strawberries, grapes, and some things he collected in the morning. Put in there. A silver piece will do, whenever you can. And yeah, he put it down and goes back to talk with the people.
Well, you said an owl guided you here, Seafarer.
Yes. It was so strange. It seemed everybody couldn't see it. In my crew, at least.
Did it bring a scroll?
How'd you know? It did.
We were approached as well. I think fate has brought us together.
Fate? I don't understand.
Fate? Don't you know a thing or two? Gods, fate, you know?
I mean, I've heard of some gods, but I don't understand this or what's happening.
Where do you L from? Anyways.
I don't know. I can't seem to remember. It's not from here, I don't think, though. I
You
don't
don't
recognize
remember,
anything
but
here.
you do not know if it's here.
I don't
think
recognize
it's here.
anything from here. No, I've never heard of these
As you
places.
are talking and enjoying up your time, you all perceive that the smell of the area changes. There is this natural smell of flowers in nature that simply begins to impregnate your nostrils as what seems to be one of the most beautiful women you guys will ever see in your lives walk across the tavern. Immediately as she enters, the orc over onto the other side of the room begins to salivate on her, almost like she's a large steak that he is just walking across. He is like very, very non-conspicuous about it. He is really into her. The old man simply looks over onto the woman with a little more respect, and you see that he takes a look on her physical aspects as any man his age would, but he keeps it polite and simply say, "Welcome, young lady. Do you wish for anything?"
Just a wine, sir.
He goes over to the bear over here, takes the edge, and put it down. 4 copper, whenever you can.
Sure, and she'll pull the money and set it on the table. With a finger out.
Okay. I believe our druid was about to say something among the crew that was talking. You can proceed with that if you wish.
Yeah. So this owl, you know, the owl is the avatar of the youngest of the 5, right?
What's the 5?
Listen, my brother, okay, he's like the best guy, okay, and like it was definitely a message from his god. I don't know about your god.
Are you not aware of the 5?
I don't know.
Of gods.
Our
You heard of
5
them?
gods. Surely you've heard of all of the gods.
What are they? Who are they?
We have Vulcan, and Valus, and Ithor, and Myrtos, and Kira, the youngest of the 5, the goddess of music, the oracle.
I've never heard of them before. It sounds interesting, though.
So you truly are an outlander.
If you hit your head or something. You don't remember where you were from and don't know about the gods.
I was in a ship. We were heading somewhere. I know that for sure.
Neurological exam right now.
Makes sense.
I'll get a knife out. Just show it to her. I'm ready.
Yeah, once you pick anything that is sharp down into the table, you see that the old man looks concerned and say, "Remember the laws of the gas, sir. Please, no violence here."
What is
It's
the
just-
medical procedure?
Yes, it's offering medical procedure.
She doesn't seem to want it, so please, no weapons drawn.
She could do anything unless she said yes.
Thank you, but what are these laws? What are you talking about?
Before saying upon anything, what seems to be a very young and I would assume pale man makes approach onto the tavern as the final guest of this event. He traverses among the good people of the tavern. And I guess I will ask, do you hold among your vestments anything that shows your fate, or no?
Depends on what you mean by that.
Any emblems, any symbols?
I want to say, can I say my necklace? Maybe.
Sure,
That I
works.
have on it.
The necklace of the
The
infinite
amulet.
serpent. Sure, works. You can walk.
Alright.
As soon as you cross, you see that one of the women lift up from her seat to look at you and take some space to sit on another table. The kobolds, looking very confused, look towards the man who just arrived as well, and one of them actually hiding behind the table and the other behind the chair. The Earl looks so fucking enamored by the last woman to show up that he just fucking ignores whoever else enters in the tavern.
I think you're scaring the kobolds lady, not knowing anything like that. I think you're Ethan.
Oh god.
I definitely didn't look at this. I was looking not towards him. He went in my back. I don't even know he's here.
Oh god.
So just sit down and then place down a couple copper. Wine and water, please.
He nods. He looks to you, and what was the common phrase for Lateria? Doesn't say. Okay. She looks to you, bow respectfully, and goes towards the north. Takes some wine, and good day to you, Gravekeeper. And goes back. And that's how he says.
Nods and sips. And looks at the others at the gun, kind of assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Caden's being nosy and leaning towards whatever was just said. Gravekeeper? What do you do? I'm interested in that stuff. What do you do there?
Just as it says, I tend to the dead.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, my whole thing's about keeping people from dying, so never mind.
Death comes for everyone, no matter how far or how long you put it off.
Ah,
Maybe
found it.
efforts.
We'll see about that. What brings you here?
I'm assuming the same as you.
Well,
Different adventures, different backgrounds. Nothing of similar. A message.
Oh, see, that's something spicy. I was wondering, there's no dead people in here, so I was wondering why you were here, but let me guess, you heard from an owl.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Your lady has brought you to the right place. We're all friends of owls here, so I'll introduce you. You know, this is my brother as well. He's alive.
I nod towards him.
Okay.
And then I'll point at the pirate lady and says, she doesn't know anything. She just woke up here. But she got an owl too.
Oh. A message from... Well, for an outlander. You must be important indeed.
Alexandra's gonna perk up and say, owl? Did you all say an owl came to you all too?
Yes, of course.
She'll just keep drinking her wine, saying, this is very interesting.
I agree. I'm new to big cities. I didn't realize they used owls as a method of communication. It seems like something for more of like a wizarding school.
Well, what are your names?
I'm Elara.
Alexandra will raise her glass and say, Alexandra.
I take a bite of fruit. Osiris. Very quiet.
Athanasios. She can call me Athan.
Missing anyone there? Missing True, I believe.
We already presented ourselves. We're the first.
Okay, then.
He presented himself and then presented me before any of that.
Alright.
Yeah.
As that goes, you guys see that finally, as all of you introduce yourselves, you see that a beautiful young woman with sprawling dark hair about the height of the neck seems to come in between the tavern doors. She wears a white traveling tunic and what seems to be practical leather boots, and carry a large satchel with dozens of scrolls and plentiful writing supplies. You guys perceive that also she has a quiver filled with musical instruments, a flute, a harp, a lyre, and all sorts of things. And you guys see that... Where is the private roll? There we go. Kira appears in front of you guys. And she says, "Greetings, heroes. I am Kira. Thank you for answering my summons. Would you mind if we shift over to a table so we may talk closer? Food and wine is on me, of course." She smiles. And say, Old Stavos, please, your best dine that you can provide, and of course, bring up the bottled wine you have. Nothing off the caskets, please. And yeah, she moves to the side.
Oh, brother.
Follow me over as well.
Okay, Demigod and Vanished One backgrounds. Ortos.
I'm the demigod.
Mm-hmm. Next one. I will ask this for the next few sessions for sure. Vanished One.
Oh, the
No.
Vanished One, me. Sorry.
Okay. As you guys come across this woman and sit here relatively close to her, there is something about her that you feel that is off. It's strange to you. The aura she emanates is not of a mortal. It's of something more. She looks to all of you and say, again, I appreciate you coming on towards me. The Oracle have an important message, but first, I will be direct. I believe that with great destinies that await all of you, there must be forged with great deeds. So, before leading you towards where the Oracle currently lives, as she does shift locations from time to time, I would like to propose you a small task. Call it a challenge if you wish. A terrifying giant boar has been laying waste across the heartlands, slaughtering everything in its path: farmers, soldiers, and even a Jigan by themselves. This boar was corrupted by the will of Sidon, Lord of the Storm, and sent to punish the mortals of Tylea to their continuing fate in the Five. Many have attempted to hunt the boar, and many of them failed. One who I believed was a hero before you that I found, I met them earlier on to dispatch, and he never came back to me. If you wish to win fame and fortune as the great heroes that I believe you may come to be, and save the people of Tylea, this is my first task to you. Hunt down this boar and offer them to a god of your choice, a sacrifice. Can be can be one of the five or one of the titans. Your fate is your own. I don't judge.
Simple enough.
Must we kill a child of the forest?
Of course not. Not necessarily. But, trust me, once the creature gets tainted by the wrath of Sidon, I don't believe it's the will of Tylea that still exists within this creature. That is at least my perspective.
And the corpse, is it cool if we study it? Harvest components, potentially, or
I mean, if you wish, that will diminish the efforts of your sacrifice to the gods, but you may use the boar to whatever you deem fit. My recommendation is keep it on to what it is and offer it to the gods. It is the most fair way to let, like our friend here said, a child of nature to go to waste. But the task must be done, and one of its tusks must be brought to me as proof of enslavement, of slaying. Four plus the artificer level.
it's corruption.
Flat natural armor, 14. I'm currently doing a character sheet for a companion for CMK. You guys can ask her questions if you deem fit that there is any questions to be answered, but other than that, she has nothing more to say. The owner that never presented himself, Mr. Stavos, actually comes by and provides you guys with a feast. He brings a whole duck for you guys to eat, a very large basket of salad and some fruits on it, and as Lady Kira asked, his best bottled wine that comes from the capital itself.
Wonderful.
Where would
Yes, go for it.
Miss Kira, where would we find this port? Do you know?
I do not believe that I know its exact location, but I do know that he was seen close to the tavern about northwest the last time. I would say follow the trail of destruction he leaves behind. Should not be hard to find him.
You said we need to sacrifice a part to our gods. What if we don't have a god?
Oh, you hold no fate, so you must be the outsider then. I would say if you hold no fate to the people of this land, let those who do the sacrifice instead. But of course, the prey and the hunt is yours. You may do whatever you deem fit with it.
And What about this boar is so supernatural? Its strength, its durability.
I mean, I said it by itself if it was not proof enough. It took one of the children of Sidon by its own, along its rampage. Jigan is, again, remember, fellas, the giants. So the boar was known to take down upon a giant that tried to kill it among the mountains, so... It is destroying the farms. I do believe that the quickest it's taken down, the best. 4 and 6.
You should go out there and hunt it down once we're done eating.
I agree. Food is important.
Huge gargantuan.
It is a rather large beast, yes. I can charm the exhaustion poison.
Caden whips out a little notebook and shows a sketch of a boar that looks like a cave painting. It's super bad to anyone who's actually
Exhaustion
drawn
poison.
it. And then he just really over-explains that we should stab it till it's dead.
Understand, brother.
Alright, everybody know the plan?
Exhausted.
Everybody know your
Poisons.
part. What are y'all good at? What's your thing, pirate lady?
I have some weapons, and I can do some spells.
Alright.
It's at
Like
16.
to get things up close, or do you prefer to be in the back?
I can hit things up close, definitely. And if something's further from my reach, I can definitely also hit from far away.
Correct poison.
Show of hands, who else likes to hit things up close?
I do not raise my hand.
Alright. So that's 1.
Alexandra also does not raise her hand and just like rolls her eyes at getting into a physical fight.
Alright. Perfect. Well, then I think the 3 of us will be in the back and we'll let the others handle the up front. Good to know.
Oh god. This will be funny.
This'll go great. Everybody knows their part. Let's go stab a boar.
I mean, yeah, the feast is upon you guys. You enjoy up the joyfulness of a meal. Kira, actually, during your feast, plays to you all, and you gain the benefits of 7 temporary hit points. All of you to hear her music. Her craft is perfect. Each tone that she plays is string and emotion within the music that she plays, and it almost seems like she's the perfect minstrel.
Miss Kira, do you have
Yes?
a pan flute, perchance?
You see that she looks among her things. I do believe I have one made of bones, and she delivers it to you.
I attempt to accompany her.
To what?
I attempt to accompany her.
Oh, okay. Roll me a performance check.
Well, I've... Oh,
Or
I
a
just-
pan flute check, yeah,
whatever.
works the same. I forgot they gave on 2024 rolls for the instruments as well. Yeah, you play it, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and the melody sounds quite good. She enjoys it. She certainly enjoys it. Does the barbarian has anything to say when it's asked about stabbing a bar or anything that Kira says, or he's just chilling in the back on the other table?
Yeah, I was trying to think about how to go about that. What was
Feel free
what
to.
was the dude's name again? Yeah, the Titan that was.
The Lord of the Storm, Sidon.
Yeah. You wish to stop the rampage of Sidon.
She
You want us
blinks.
to do that.
She blinks a few times and say, "Well, heroes need to prove themselves not only to the gods but to the people, right?"
That's more than just proof. You're asking to go against the very unspoken laws of the land.
And
He
I.
does what he does and what he wants.
And don't you believe it's time someone stopped that?
That was not my question.
Why are you here? If you're not up to face the Titans for whatever reason they being defeat, and the fury that they come to crash upon this land, why you answered my call?
It was sent to me. I thought it'd be interesting to see.
Don't you think it's interesting that mortals are raising against the natural laws, as you claim? I think
Don't
it would be
misunderstand
quite a
me.
poem. She smiles.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not against it. I'm merely seeing if you understand just what you're asking.
Oh, I do. I do.
It's not that bad. She's simply asking us to risk our life for the gods. We'd do that any day.
It seems that this one doesn't understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay alive. That's not exactly my goal.
Things are changing. They're bound to change. That's why I answered. I'm willing. And I'm ready. As long as
Speed up
everyone else
change.
is. Huh.
The Oath of Peace has stood for 500 years. My lifetime, but something is wrong. I know it. I feel it. I sense it. If I must go against the mother's brother, then so be it.
You are quite old. If I somehow see your end, can I study your body?
Know the rules, King.
Oh, God. That is so funny, dude.
Find work around here.
This is so funny.
It's science.
What is your spell attack mod? +7. Automatic mastery base weapon.
Heaven forbid Etheria will forgive me.
It is not Lutheria that I am concerned with. It is the
It should
mother.
be.
I'm not concerned with the theory either. I'll be concerned when I die, believe me. But, you know,
Activation effect.
fingers crossed that doesn't happen.
Fletch to hit. Once
Sure
defined the
will
activity calculating.
Bore skewers me tomorrow.
She hit bonus. There we go. 7. Okay, there we go. 86. All right. Everyone agrees to the idea of go hunting down some boar. Think like
So.
it. Think like it. Game hunting. Phenomenal. Data tokens.
Something far greater.
Unnecessary culling.
Alexander's gonna finish her wine.
exciting.
Feasting and still have food on the side of my mouth? Absolutely.
Okay. I think it's ready. Took me a little while because this thing, I had to do this thing from scratch. There is no stat block created for the monster. Yeah. All right. You guys gonna hunt down some boar, right? So, Kira does pay room for everybody. The best room that Steban has available, and she suggests you guys take the road at first light. But of course, if you guys wish, you can depart today. Room will be here waiting for you anyway.
The sooner the better, right?
She nods and says, if you feel prepared, go for it.
What time of day is it?
You guys are still in the afternoon, a little post midday.
It's fine.
I'd rather wait. Until tomorrow.
Is there something that will happen tomorrow?
No, I just like to enjoy the sights around me. This fight could very well be our last.
It is easier to track at first light.
If we aren't leaving, then Alex is going to ask for your blessing.
Yeah, you see that it is asked and Steban provides. For Lady Kira's guests. Another mug of wine.
It seems that
So-
at least some of us aren't ready, so I guess we're sticking around.
You say that we had rooms here?
Yeah, she pays for rooms for everybody.
Where would our rooms be?
Up, second floor, I believe. From the outside of the tavern, you find a set of stairs that will lead you to your room.
Well then, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'll go there. You say from the outside or from right here?
Either or, doesn't really matter. Both lead you the same direction. And yeah, you go to your room. Steban gives you a key, and you notice very simple quarters. A simple bed, not feathered. It's made of hay. Traditional pillow, also made of hay. One small wardrobe, and a window that leads to the countryside.
Simple things.
You were worried
I
about
can-
food. I think there's nothing to worry about. Look at all of this.
There sure is. What is all of this? Have you ever seen all of these things?
No, but they're tasty.
I'm gonna eat all of it. And yeah, he spends as much time as possible doing that. Would I know if like using magic is frowned upon? Like if it's subtle or non-offensive?
As I described prior, if you have proficiency in Arcana, you know that people believe that all magic comes from the gods, whatever source they may be. There is no realistic distinction to the common folk among divine and arcane magic. Only someone that studies arcane magic notices the difference. So, to you, they believe you're a being of divine will. That's all.
So like using a cantrip in the middle of a tavern would be jarring.
Would be impressive. It's not every day that people see magic.
Yeah, no, that's not the vibe he would want to So, okay, thank you.
Of course. In case, let me download this, and let me download the other one as well. Depends on where you guys find the boar, so. I want to use this. There we go. Have both my maps. Kira begins to write on her personal journal, and she begins to write a poem about the heroes she found. Yeah, this time it's constrained and difficult to listen. You see that it distracts her quite a few times. That did not go as expected. Let's see why.
Can't always
No.
be good.
The natural
Sometimes you
one.
just fuck up.
I
Something
look at
probably
the
got
pan,
stuck in it.
I look at the pan flute like it's broken, and hand it back to her, and just slink back into my chair quietly.
Like a fly or
Embarrassed.
something. Stuck in it.
Yeah. Like it's got to be broken. It's not me.
Of course. Never would be.
Can't be you, obviously. You wouldn't fail like that.
No.
Identity, instantaneous. None. Okay. What if I did this instead?
Particular skill in tracking.
I may be able to help a little there. I am a child of the forest, and that's what this is.
Good. 'Cause I know nothing about that.
I know a little bit about nature.
Ezreal and I have been kicked out of more nature than we've been, in one place.
That's because you keep burning shit down.
Well, it's not my fault. Not everything is very flame retardant.
I guess a good way to find out is to try, right?
Yeah. See? You get it.
I mean, I tell you guys, last time we were in a tavern, he tried cooking food in the room. That was not great.
They just wanted some sort of medal for money, and I didn't have that at the time. It was our first tavern, and I'm usually the cook, so I just started cooking. And there was plenty of wood on the floorboards, and it was a perfectly good meal until someone complained about the fire.
Well, I was the first one to complain. My bed was on fire.
Well, it was still a good meal.
I'll point to
not
you
too
and
bad.
say, I want the furthest room from you.
Well, don't worry. I already told him no fire inside.
I will sleep outside tonight and see you in the mornings.
You don't have to be scared. He won't do it again.
I do not like walls.
Oh, well, okay. Whatever you want.
I should probably head up and clean myself up.
I mean, you do look like you had quite the day or night or a few days, maybe?
A little. Probably gonna go rest for the rest of the night. Thank you, though.
I'll see you in the morning.
I'll go up and hopefully get a room
So I look
and
at
freshen
Kira
up.
and say, "You're paying for all the drinks we want, right? Did I understand that correctly?"
She nods. As much as your tummy can drink, you can go for it. Just remember, you have things to do in the morning.
That's not a drink that's going to keep me from doing my duty. More drinks. We're going to
She
be
nods.
stuck here for the night. Might as well enjoy it.
Let me actually roll to see if she would say that. She would. You mortals are all the same.
That sounded somewhat insulting. In a way.
No, never. I appreciate your kind. I appreciate our kinds, actually. You're funny. You make great poems. They love writing, so. I appreciate you being inspiration for me. There we fucking go.
So Azrael would go to the bar instead of screaming for alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to ask for a keg of ale. On the lady, of course.
He looks to you, concerned, and looks to the to Lady Kira, and she nods. Says, "I have the coin. I've been performing along the roads."
They'll bring it back to the table with the few bugs.
Yep. And she glad to enjoy your company alone unto this night. For those of you in the rooms or the druid outside, I guess the question comes, what do you want to do? You're just chilling, laying in bed? Any prayers to your gods? Any questions that you're interiorizing right now? Questioning about why this mysterious woman by the name Kira asked upon the wall?
I asked Thylia for guidance.
Alright.
I'm trying to see. I would like to see, or I guess ponder,
Mm-hmm.
if I could recognize her, because you said felt that she wasn't mortal.
Yeah. She emanates an aura far different from a mortal. That's what I described.
She just called us.
I mean, do you have proficiency in religion? You do not. Okay. Yeah.
Master it?
Yeah, that's fair. You know most mortal things. Names of cities, potentially names of the kings of the cities, but yeah. Knowing the names of our gods is religion. So make me a religion roll. Nicely done. You do note that one of the five, the goddess of music among the enemies of the Titans, is Kira, lady of music, poetry, and freedom. Again, it is quite common knowledge that mortals do receive names from the names of the gods themselves as honor and worship from their parents. So, who knows? Could be.
Seems they're making their move. It's about time things changed.
Fill 2 mug of ale and 1 tour.
She takes the drink and gladly sips on it, but you will see that she never finished the mug, no matter how much time passes.
Okay.
Every time you drink, she takes a little sip, almost like she is sipping water. Very gentle sip. And then that's it.
You talk to us as mortals. I assume that makes you not a
Indeed.
mortal?
Oh no. We all are mortals. Just the definition of what is a mortal I have is far different from what you have, most likely.
Why is that?
You see, a mortal is a person with free will that is not bound by favor or duty. Someone that can decide its own fate and forge its own destiny. I don't consider myself a person with such. My path is tied to one destiny, and I already know what it is.
And what does that make you?
Someone not mortal.
Oh, you're being rather vague, but I kind of like it. Mystery.
Says Miles. That is one of the gifts that my mother gave to me. It is one of the traits I got from her.
Good trait. Being mysterious makes it interesting, right?
It is a big charm for most mortals, so... I believe it's a good trait to have. Keep things interesting, especially when your kind flirts. Some of the greatest poems are written on love and romance, hold a lot of mystery.
I can understand it. There is a lot of mystery to love and romance, after all. It's different for everybody, and yet everybody can kind of relate.
She's Miles. Indeed.
And Israeli's drinking a lot. He's gonna get drunk. It's just gonna happen. It's free beer. It's free ale. But at some point he thinks he's talking and making a lot of sense, but probably not as much.
Probably far earlier than past rest days of Caden will go up to the room and start working on Theseus and doing his routine of crafting, etc.
A few hours later, when Azrael can barely walk, he will bid his farewell in a less than impressive way by stumbling halfway out of the boot and slowly make his way while holding himself as he gets up the stairs to the room. And he's likely gonna sleep on the floor, not getting quite to the bed.
All right. Night
Hangover
passes. Yeah, go for it.
Hangover gives disadvantage.
Oh yeah, for sure. You guys do roll in the morning to see if you're a hangover, so...
Well, those
DC
are
15
drink.
Constitution saving throw. If you have resistance to poison, you have advantage. And drunkenness affect you for the entire day.
Yep. I rolled that already because I know I'm one of the ones who need to roll.
Yeah. If you're immune to poison, though, yeah, which I believe no one are.
19. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're good. Don't have
I
to
feel like
start the day
Yeah, it is.
shitted.
Well, I probably still have some kind of a headache, but I'm fine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I had worse before. Is everybody gone to sleep at this point? Made a last drunk yard?
Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You guys wake up in the morning, and that's it.
I'm gonna correct you. Kaden wakes me up in the morning because I'm not waking up on my own.
Oh boy.
Probably like 7 a.m. on the dot.
Not ready to go, Kaden.
Just pours you some coffee and just deal with it.
Alright.
Yeah. You guys see that in the morning, Kira actually is on the outside waiting for you guys.
I like to think I'd already be there.
There's bread, eggs in hand served in the morning, alongside orange juice. For those of you that
Eating
needs a
that
meal.
stuff. Oh yeah.
You're oogling out about it.
Oh yeah.
Let's
I mean,
go.
I'm probably the last one down, to be fair, but as soon as I get there, I'm definitely eating.
Cool, cool.
And I was wrong. The alchemy jug can do coffee, so he had beer at 7 a.m.
Yes. It told me it's coffee, but I didn't really notice until later in the drink. That's the best way to fix yourself after a night of drinking is some more drinking.
Okay.
Alex will grab some orange slices.
Okay.
Caden will forget to eat.
That's fair. Doesn't necessarily need it, does it? Alright. In the morning, as you guys come on to the south, you see that Kira looks to you all and say, "Ah, heroes, it is good to see you. I was talking to the local huntsmen. Apparently they did find trails of where the boar could be. They said that about 6 miles on to the east, following up the river stream onto the north among the ancient woods, would be the current location of where the boar lair lies. Maybe if you go towards this path, it will be easier to find them."
But Lord, it's so bright. Absolutely, yes. Let's go. You guys are ready, right?
Sure.
I think so.
Okay.
The temp HP we got last night, is it gone? She gave us.
Yeah, if you took a long rest, yes, it would be gone. She does sing to you guys this morning again, though. So,
Oh. 7. Yeah.
7, yeah. She does sing a tune to you guys along the roads. Back to the main map. I actually wouldn't mind a short break so I can take a piss. Do you mind, fellas?
Yes, I'm mine. This is my time.
Okay. I cannot say what I think I want to say to you because it's on Twitch, so keep that in mind. So it's really simple to use this. You press on leave to say you're away. You press on back to say you were still here. You guys are welcome to roleplay if you wish. I will just pause the game and you can continue talking if you wish. I'll be as quick as I can. Be right back.
I'm gonna really quickly grab a popsicle, so I'll be back.
am back.
What's up, Beck?
Hey. I mean, you could have also served me mayo, right?
Oh yeah, well, that's probably what we had to eat, like traveling through the woods for several months.
Yeah, I mean, mayo is very caloric, right? There's a lot of calories in there, so yeah, you can certainly live off of that. Kind of. Not healthy, but...
Not happily.
No.
Yeah, destroyed mental state eating mayonnaise every day. I think I'd rather just die.
Absolutely. Just here.
There are things worse than death, and I think eating mayonnaise every day is kind of where we start.
Yeah, I think Caden has a very low bottom of the barrel to reach, so he would totally do that. But there's
I
also
think my
like
character would too, but yeah.
there's like honey, beer, fresh water. You know, you can literally survive on an alchemy jug.
Well, is it like one a day that you get to pick?
You can have a certain amount of, oh yeah. Once it starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one for until the next dog.
Yep. So if
It's
you
a
did this
little
for...
weird how it's worded. It's like, or more of one that has reached its max. I don't know. So maybe if you haven't reached your max on one of them, you can switch, but
Well... this eating spoonful of mayo. Day after day.
I would definitely make a big thing out of collecting like 3 berries or one random
Yeah.
edible thing and just mushing it all in there. Like, listen, this is red mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, although mayo on its own is terrible, it's certainly great to have if you're cooking food.
Yeah. If you're a half decent hunter, you could collect like some meat in the woods or something probably too, though. You know? And
Yeah.
you got yourself a steak and cheese.
Actually,
Cheese.
what's your survival like?
Survival. Let's see.
+0?
+0. Yeah.
Mine's +2. We're both terrible at it, so we ate mayo.
Listen, I have this snare spell. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, I'm not saying every day. I'm sure occasionally we caught something, but I mean, we didn't do that consistently. There's no way.
184 range on my force blast.
Well,
Probably works. You must have good range on Eldritch Blast.
it's the regular 120 for now.
Yeah.
Laura said she had Eldritch Blast. I also have Eldritch Blast. How many of us have Eldritch Blast?
At least 3.
Okay.
I mean, when you do Warlock or something equivalent, it's kind of the best cantrip, so...
It's the only cantrip. Warlock doesn't have any other cantrips. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Listen, Wallace would beg to differ, okay? I barely-
Nah, dem's the rules, bro. Only Eldritch Blast.
True Strike. Sacred Flame. Escape.
I don't know what those words mean. So they don't matter. They don't exist. Shut your horn mouth, Vito.
literally just dipping into Warlock to get Eldritch Blast.
Exactly, because it's the only cantrip they have.
We're all just a bunch of little.
Yeah,
I'd sooner die.
just slightly. I mean, right now I guess
Hey.
I'm more of a Warlock than anything else, but that's not gonna stay the case.
They never die. I'm expecting a dip into rogue somewhere in this campaign.
Nah,
You say that now, but I'm waiting for it.
like 3 Warlocks, X Paladin, man.
I'm waiting. I'll wait for it.
I'm not multi-classing yet. Oh, this time.
I am
Whoa.
late level.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Phenomenal. Back to the main map.
We're just talking about how me and Kaden ate mayo for many days.
So you guys are here into the store vintage, and you guys have to find a track among the woods going to this direction, as far as the scout said, and to track the boar, as one would expect. Kira does warn you guys. I will come along to take notes and take inspiration of your activities to my poems, but I will not assist in any manner.
Fair enough.
I will require a skill challenge of survival.
Well, I guess he gave you one.
Yeah. That will sadly not count.
Ah,
A little preemptive there, buddy.
dang it. I'll roll again.
There's nothing. Oh, yes.
Yeah!
You guys
Holy
succeeded.
shit. Oh, what?
Fuck your skill challenge.
Look at that.
Language going up. We are on Twitch.
Screw your skill challenge.
The one that rolled like crazy before, rolled like kind of shit.
I mean, anyway, you guys pass. Let's say
Yeah.
that his first roll aided you guys to succeed. Let's go.
Making him a martyr.
I'm just gonna point out I have +6 survival, so that's embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys come along onto the woods, passing across the old woods, which is actually life terrain for both, at least two of you. And you do perceive that the trio of rampage and destruction led by the boar across a few farms and woods seem to cross. Before we continue, sorry, let me close one window. No window, sorry, a door really quick that I left open, just in case. My uncle is pretty. It is 1 in the morning for me, so he complains a lot of the noise. There we go. When you guys begin to cross the woods to the east, you eventually see that the trail leads to the south, along the direction of the river. You see that a rampage of branches and trees is left behind, alongside a few bodies of dead farmers and other animals. Do you guys follow the trail?
Well, of course.
I stopped to bury the body.
Alright. You guys see that the apparent human takes a moment to drag one of the farmer bodies onto the side and begin digging a grave. What do you guys do about that?
Well, I agree with you. We should put them in buried them, we might create more bodies if we wait for too long. Perhaps we could come back once it is done.
We'll come back.
Alright. You guys continue south, proceeding further and deeper into the woods. And as you approach, you do perceive that the trail splits among two rampages. You guys will have to figure out which one is fresher. DC raises by 2. Holy fucking shit. At least, I told you before, you're being very obvious with the hacks. I would say you can take it down. At least half the party has to succeed. Yep. You guys are uncertain which tracks are newer among the two. I would describe what you guys see ahead of you. The path splits up into down the trees and what seems to be over onto the right, and what seems to be dread animals over onto the left. You perceive that in both directions, almost seem like it is recent to a term. And you perceive that the patch which crosses the bodies of the animals were launched from south to north. And then it seems that the branches were all cut through in a direction towards the south, in the same direction. What do you guys want to do?
Head south.
Before we do, hold on a second.
Okay.
I think I want to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Good idea.
Give everyone.
Both paths lead south.
Southwest.
You guys go southeast or southwest?
East.
The path across the trees and left branches, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All of you have +10 to stealth.
Want you to do
As you make
stealthy.
your way to the southwards of the heartland, you pass many ravaged farms and settlements, all attacked by the boar. Rocks and trees are left ungulched by its tusks, leaving deep, ragged trenches. As you guys come closer to a clearing, you perceive that a nest of carrion crows flock among the fields, picking bodies of failed hunters, farmers, and other creatures. This thing has been causing some damage for a while. Last check. If you guys failed, the C stays the same.
Oh, sweet.
There we go. You guys continue to patch from the height of a mountain range, and you can see multiple mountains and hills over to the west. As you exit the forest, you see a thick blanket of fog that hangs over the lower land, and you see that a patch ascends up. You notice boar hooves going across this patch, and you're greeted with the midday sun upon your faces. Eventually you pick up the boar trail that went in destruction and split among rock, trunks, and other animals, leaving it left with splatters of blood among the mountain. You see that an ear-splitting grunt squeals and echoes from the inside of a cave about halfway through the mountain path. It seems you guys found the boar lair.
We approach carefully.
Do we want to draw it out or fight it in there?
It's up to you. And their front line might be able to prevent it attacking the rest of us.
Right, and a good front line, maybe some, meaty folk up front. That'll do it. Alright, let's keep that line firm. Nobody gets to.
Like I said, want to approach carefully. No answers. I'm asking if we want to stealth, guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we do like a team stealth at the end then?
Does Pass Without a Trace still hold for everyone?
Yeah, they are within the area, so final result is final result. Result shown is final result, sorry. Nice of them, yeah. The mist of leaves and clouds formed around the druid muffle your footsteps as you approach.
Would whisper to Lara.
Mm-hmm.
You good in the fight? Come front with me. Let's fight that Pat.
And Theseus will go to the front.
As you guys enter, you perceive what seems to be a pierced through the belly boar, standing almost 7 foot and 4.5 feet wide. That seems to be being recently gored by the spear in the belly. You see that he's in pain, and he actually don't perceive your entry. What do you guys want to do? Visibility stars here for the bar. If you have dark vision. The cave is dark.
I don't have dark vision.
I do, so I can see it.
See it as well.
I do not.
First move might be lighting up something for you guys.
I'm just waiting for the first attack. That's how I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm literally waiting for someone to do something that's like relevant for those who have that sort of thing. I don't need it.
I also don't need it.
I do not have any torches. Or a lantern.
Oh, wait. I do have a torch, actually.
Light it up.
How do I...
So, you see the torch icon. You just first you drag it out onto your inventory. In containers, they don't work. Target yourself, and then click the torch icon. It will create a luminosity effect.
Thank you.
For sure.
Can I cast, before we get into initiative, the awakened mind so I can communicate with someone?
Sure. Pick a person and do that. Before I declare what happens.
I have extra dark vision.
Whoever has extra dark vision, I'm gonna cast it on him.
Okay.
Azria.
Well, I do love that players always forget about how luminosity and stealth works. They don't. As soon as she lights up the torch, the boar kind of squeals, look over onto the back, and just in infuriating horror, immediately shouts out, and your stealth is blown. Congratulations, fellas. Mr. Caden, your move.
With a purpose. Luminosity.
Alright. I will put Thorn armor on Theseus and send him in.
Nicely done.
12 temp HP.
If I remember correctly, as long as it sustains, it causes a number of damage, right? So d6 or something when the creature is hit.
Well, it's like.
Equal to temp HP, so it's gonna be 12.
Yeah, it's gonna eventually do 12 damage. Temp HP.
Oh, it is the damage by the temp HP. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the cold one. I can't remember.
Equal to the temporary hit points it currently has. Okay. Alright.
I just rolled low. What is the limit on this guy? Sorry.
It says that it's damaged by the number of damage that the damage tree takes, essentially.
Okay.
Lost as the result of the attack.
The animator moves 30 feet of speed.
30 feet, okay, so one more. That's as far as you can get. I guess I can't tell it to hold its attack, or can I?
Depends on the triggered action, I believe. It has its own turn, it's right after yours.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to use my bonus action to tell it to use its action in some way other than dodge.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Do you do that?
So my bonus action is to have it ready and attack, yeah.
Okay.
From where it was.
So 30, ready in action. Alright. That's all?
Yeah.
It will pick pace, going backwards, and then will charge. Directly against the thing in front of it. Let's see if it hits. It does.
Yeah.
For 10, and then an additional 5d6 for the charge action. And I need a DC 15 strength saving throw for it. Saves, not prone. Okay. 29 points of damage. It dies.
Healing it 12 damage. The torn.
Say again?
The torn would damage it, okay?
Yep, would. So, just want to understand this again. Is it the number of temporary hit points it gains, or is it the number of the damage it takes total?
It's the damage taken to the torn, so 12 in this case.
Okay.
Yeah, so with its health plus the temp, I think it was at like... Well, does the 7 count on top of the 12, or no?
No, it's just the
No.
the torn
Yeah, so
HP
it's
that's lost.
down, but I'm gonna be able to get it back up again with my next turn.
No purpose in charging forward again, so... Yeah, moving backwards a little bit, and hiding. That's what it does. Mr. Athanasius.
I'm hold. Can I hold a bonus action?
You can use an action to hold a bonus action, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to hold my bonus action for rage. If it comes close, or the two in front of us, give me space to go in.
Okay. Elara.
Oh, the bowl disappeared from.
That was its purpose.
Yeah, but it went up, so I'd go up.
Oh, it went up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You see it
I
hiding
will-
behind one of the stalagmites on the floor.
Like Shaq
I
hiding behind a
will
twig.
use my how much movement do I have left? I don't have much movement. Yeah, I need more movement. I'm gonna use an Eldritch Blast.
And would my ready to attack have gone through?
Oh yeah, true. You do have a point in that. It will be within reach. The thing is,
That would have been triggered before the attack would have concluded.
yeah,
Or-
yeah. Do the roll there. D20 plus 7. Let's see if it hits. Yeah, it does. Roll the damage. 7 points. And I believe it cannot recover hit points or something. Oh no, it can't take attack opportunities. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Elara, you shoot your Eldritch Blast. Nothing happens. Anything else?
No, not at the moment.
Alright.
I'll
Legendary action, Reckless Rampage. Desk attack. Oh, that's so bad. Let me check one thing. Yeah, you see that it leaps across and moves forward through you.
So first thing, I will use my bonus action to do my X-Plate Curse onto it.
Okay.
And then I will move up to him and do a Broken Blade.
Nice. Strike it down.
That will be my turn.
Good turn. Your turn, Mr. Druid. Actually, when there's free space to move, right? I remember your trigger correctly, Mr. Barbarian. So theoretically, you have space to move.
Rage, right?
Yep, rage and do you have adrenaline rush already, or no?
No.
Okay, so just rage then. Yeah, do your rage. And the druid can proceed with his turn. It was only a reaction, so. Mr. Hurton, you can proceed with your turn.
Oh. Okay, sorry, I was waiting. I'm going to... I think I'm going to cast Entangle.
Okay. Mind your peers, but go for it. There's pretty much enough space for you to cast it.
Where do I want to Thorn Whip? Am I close enough to Thorn Whip?
Thorn Whip is 30, I believe you are. Yeah, 25.
Yeah. I'm going to Thorn Whip instead.
Alright. Divines come from your staff, I assume.
Yeah.
One divines come from the staff and leaps it across, whipping the poor boar, and the spikes pierce across its flesh. There you go.
And sorry, one more thing. When my companion dies, it explodes into a death burst with a dex save and a little bit of damage.
Okay, what's the damage on that?
Just do the thing. It's not gonna hit them.
2d6.
The board itself by itself
Oh.
before.
Oh, fine. Roll the 2d6.
I just did it.
Roll
Just
6.
6, yeah.
Equal to your spell saving throw DC, right?
Yeah, 14. So the boar has to.
Legendary resistance.
gain.
Takes half for 3.
All right.
Not gonna survive long anyway, so. That is your turn, Mr. Dredge?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just see if that actually can. There we go. Alexandra, your move.
She is going to move next to the druid
Mm-hmm.
and cast
Mm. 23 points. Nicely done. Oh, that's the attack roll. Roll the damage for me. A second screen should be somewhere asking you to roll the damage on your character screen.
let me just
9 points of fire damage. Nicely done. Anything else for your turn? On the end of your turn, Tusk attack. Hits for 13 points.
It's
Boom! Oh,
Self.
fucking hell.
You killed yourself!
That was stupid. That was stupid.
I was wondering who it was hitting. I was trying to find out.
There you go. 13 points.
Alright.
Mr. Caden, your move.
Of course, I don't have my recording software open for that moment. Oh my god.
Well, it's on
It's
stream.
on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Go,
You can pass the moment to your DM, did a fumble on himself to your friends. There you go.
Come on, it was funny. Come on.
It was.
All right. Well, I'm going to try spark out.
What's that?
It'd be an attack. Why is it just damage?
Yeah. Supposed to be an attack.
Did not
Why we
import
don't use
correctly.
critical roll.
Yeah.
Did not import correctly.
So let's just pretend to use force blast. And do the-
Also requires an attack roll.
There we go. I missed. That's appropriate. And bonus action. I'll bring it back up as an action. Well, I guess I'll do that next fight. I think I'm done. Yeah.
Else. On the end of your turn, we'll do something. Just trying to understand how the macro is working here. Casting time action, shape none, limited uses none. 60 feet. Not sure. Have to check it later. Not a crit, so I actually don't have that. And why not? Let's you know, equality, right? It's what our ladies fight for, so let's hit her for equality. Bah! 13 points, I miss. And oh, it's turn. It's gonna try something else. Just check the reach on that. Out and out. Okay. It's gonna roar, and its howling presence is gonna cause confusion in some of our colleagues' mind here. DC 10, Wisdom saving throw.
I actually have something so useful for that. It would be fun. Even in a new character, at least, you cannot succeed saving throws.
It's a problem.
And that's its turn. Your turn, Mr. Bavarian. What are you doing?
Oh, God. I'm gonna see that they've got it handled, and I'm going to end my rage and just watch.
Alright. That's fair.
Oh,
Lara.
oh. His rage would look a little different. When he rages, he doesn't get angry. He just looks like he gets healthier. The sickness in his face goes away a little bit. He stands a little straighter. Looks a little bit healthier. And then it disappears and he fades back to normal when it ends.
Okay. Cool. Proceeding up. On the end of your turn, we're gonna try again to hit the lady. Oh my fucking god, those rolls are ass. Elara, your turn.
I'm confused.
I'm confused. I have +8 to hit CR3, level 3 characters,
No,
and I
I
can't
mean,
hit. This
I have
is fucking
confusion.
shit.
I have confusion. I failed the roll.
Roll a d10 for me.
Yeah, he was making a joke.
Hush. It's an 8.
I believe you act normally. Let me check. Is it 9 or 10 or 8 to 10? Let's see. Confusion. You twist the mind of creatures within 10 feet. Yada yada, huh? I know that. And give me the other thing that I want to know. No, 7 to 8, okay. You make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within your reach. And end your turn. So you can only attack the boar, and that's it.
He has Eldritch Blast. She can attack anybody.
Has to be the attack action.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, has to be the attack action. Hits. Would be so fun if you kill it. Nope. And end of turn. On the end of your turn, as they say, third time is the charm. Let's see. Boom! 26.
Oh,
Almost
block
like
that.
14.
Do I make
On the
save
end of
again?
your turn, wisdom saving throw, yes. Saves, not confused anymore.
Bonus action equals X, yeah.
Okay. These warlocks paladins.
Then I will boom and play them.
Phenomenal, 14 points. Relentless. When it goes down, it comes back with 1 hit point.
Oh.
Did it again. There we go. You see that you make your swing, the boar falls for a second and raise its small little paws and not allow itself to go down.
Well, that was my turn, so there you go.
Oh yeah, true. I do get to do the Chaos Presence again as a free action as part of that. DC 10, Wisdom saving throw, everybody.
Holy, I credited.
That I target. There we go. Missing the lady in the back. Oh my god, everybody fucking succeeds on this, dude. Oh, there is an immunity counter to it. Okay, never mind. It didn't matter. Everybody saved, so. End of your turn. Let's see if I get to drop one of you at least. Oh, is that a crit? It is a crit.
You rolled like so high.
Yeah, the boar raise up its tusks and throw the body of the satyr to the side. Boom. Mr. Druid, your turn.
I'm going to heal the satyr.
Go for it.
Healing word. Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
You healed the boar.
Yeah, right now you're healing the boar. Target twice.
Oh. Hold on. Let's refund the resource. Try this
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, take your time.
Oh, that's me I'm pointing at. Hold on. Why is this not working?
Wow, what a wreck ball. Do you need some help there?
Yeah, just a tiny bit. I'm having
Okay.
trouble.
So you hover above the creature you want to target. You press T as Tango. And basically, after that, you go back to your character and do the move. Other options are right click. It also normally gives the trigger of the target. And finally, this button right here also does it.
Okay, there, I think I got it.
Yep, so. Try again, cast a spell.
It's popping up and then going away. What is going on?
Can you screen share with me?
How do I screen share?
You go to Discord, you see just above your username what seems to be 3 small tabs. One is a camera, one is the computer screen with an arrow to the right. You click on that and select the screen to screen share with me.
Sorry.
All good. We have plenty of time. This is the only comedy you guys will have today. I'm not in a rush. All the rest of the session, if there is any, will be roleplay, so...
And I can't even find it.
So, on Discord, look to the left side. You see where your user and their avatar is? On the Discord screen?
Oh, Discord. Sorry.
Yes, on Discord.
Discord I can do.
On Discord. Then where your avatar is. And then you see just above 4 little icons of where your username and avatar is. The one in the middle is a computer screen with an arrow to the right. Click on that one and choose the screen you want to share.
I swear I know how to use Discord. Oh, it's not working the way it used to work.
It changes all the time.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the spell for him?
I may have to have you. I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay.
Okay. I have Azrael targeted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna figure this out. No, it's not going through. I think
Okay.
it might be because I accidentally tried to heal the boar.
For the share screen, I posted an image of where it is.
6 points.
Oh.
Healed. There we go. Anything else action-wise?
No.
Nope. Okay. On the end of your turn, last legendary action, since I'm most likely gonna die now anyway. There we go. As they say, third tide is the charm. He raised up his tusks, and shove her onto the side. Alexandra.
She is going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yeah, the blast on the boar. Holy shit. Hits.
2.
Yep. And the boar falls to the mighty prowess of the spells of the warlock nymph and goes down to the ground. Combatants. Now you guys have a very important decision on what to do here. Will you sacrifice this boar to? Kira finish her... oh, what is this? Kira finish her notes, come along and say, I think you guys done pretty well. You certainly prove yourselves in battle. Now, how will you prove yourselves to the gods? And she does say to you all, remember, a sacrifice to the gods will trace your path for the rest of your adventure forever. So choose well. What will you seek favor from?
Alice, obviously.
Always about Valis with you. I mean, clearly this is the Great Mother's forests and creatures that were corrupted. And that's who we need to apologize to. Prayers are about
Yeah.
apologizing.
I will always argue to make the appeasement to the Thymia, the Great Mother.
Alexandra's gonna go with Valis.
Choose your Thalia, choose your Valis. The pirate, I believe, has no opinions. She doesn't know the gods of this land.
Yep.
That leaves the barbarian to remove the tie or simply don't say his opinion, I guess.
What was the name of the sea god? Or the titan?
Sidon,
That one.
god of the storms.
But I don't think that breaks a tie or anything, so.
Does not.
Nope.
Well, I would say as a servant of Valis, I bled quite my share to fight this boar. You should be repaid in kind.
I'll heal you later. Got a rusty needle with your name on it.
Well, fellas, you guys have to sort this tie somehow. Or dispute it with blood and fire, draw your weapons and kill one another. However you prefer to appease the gods.
Can we share and sacrifice half and half?
Mechanically, no. But if you guys want to detach, you 100% can. Just you guys will get the no sacrifice made option. That's all. Mechanically.
Insult to the gods. Half an offering.
Well, I guess we should just make the offering to Valis. Everyone will, capitulate to knowledge.
I don't want to force anybody, but is that what people agree to?
At least Caden will capitulate to knowledge.
And he was one of the ones that were on the side of Hylia, so that would break the tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That works for me if it works for you all.
I beg Hylia for forgiveness.
All right. You guys pile up the boar. You know, I imagine one of you will have more knowledge of nature. Will cut it down in good pieces, separate the heart, separate the meat, and burn up the creature as a whole in a pyre. Kira,
It is
take
a
notes.
horn,
Yeah, she wants a tusk
A tusk,
from as proof.
Well, didn't she follow us?
She did.
Okay, so it's not proof for her. Okay.
I mean, not necessarily. You can ask. Like, you still want the tusk? Doesn't hurt to ask.
You still want that tusk after all. I mean, you were present.
Not really.
Well, then we sacrifice it whole.
You see that she nods and allows you guys to sacrifice the boar. Once, let's see. The boar should be offered as sacrifice to the gods. This is the way of the things in Pelia. Should both gods, if the beast does not die in a proper offering, should the gods receive a sacrifice grows a power around. Once you construct a sacrificial chamber, that's made. You remind the heroes to the order of signed demand, the boar to be sacrificed to the Lord of the Storms. Okay. Before you take upon that, I actually forgot that. Kira does remember you guys that if this boar dies, it should be sacrificed to Sidon. This is the demand of his temple. But of course, she believes a sacrifice to the five would be more honorable. That is all she says.
Fervent of Valus, that certainly won't change my mind.
Alright. You guys, sacrifice the boar, and through others failed, you slew the corrupted boar in the plagues that land the west of Mistros. Your name now is celebrated as the Heroes of the Heartlands, as you gain your first 2 points of renown. You see that Kira gladly guides guys across the Heartlands to the direction of the Temple of the Oracle, where she tells you you're deemed to expect that the Oracle will tell you information that you may or may not enjoy about your destinies. But as she said before to one of the satyrs in private, she'll share with you all. You are all mortals, and all of you have upon you one thing that most don't. You can forge your own destinies. Remember that. Okay. She also tells you guys that besides being friends with Versi, the Oracle, she have not heard of her since she requested her to find heroes. So it may be that she may not be in her recommendations. As you guys take the path across the Heartlands onto the Oracle, the mists engulf our scene and the session ends for today. For those that watch the stream on Twitch, thank you, and I will be talking to my players post session. See you all next week.